I'm fucking trying. You sent me to go get snacks at the Kangaroo across the street, okay? I don't know why we sent the 300-pound fucking lineman to go get snacks, okay? They have. Yes! You said go get snacks, and I'm not paying $7 for water. So they've got 2 strawberry Nesquiks here, okay? So I've got those. What else do we need? Okay, alright. I mean, I can get 2 12-packs for $7.89 over here, I think. I mean, like, we must be living in the 90s. I'll be over there as fast as I can. My snack run? You mean our snack run? Did you ruin the joke? If you can't hear me, that just made that a very awkward intro for everyone there. Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just gonna look weird. Can't believe you did that to me. I'm walking back now. Damn. Can't believe you just did that to me, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, that was supposed to be a whole lovely bit there, but Trenton Sneed ruins everything, like always. Thank you, Trenton. So what he was supposed to open with is, Andrew, where the hell are you? And then my line was supposed to come in. So thanks, Trenton. Trenton's still trying to correct this audio issue. So as I try and save my own face, Trenton's fighting this issue, so I'm going to do the best I can to help. So I'm going to be the only one talking. He's still working on this audio issue. I'm going to have to mute the stream. But we've got 2 minutes left here in practice. Michael Edwards currently is your fastest driver with a 20.276. Just under 2/10 faster than the 33 of Kelly Hyatt with a 20.4. Then you've got Daniel Llewellyn with a 20.486. Then you have the 85 of Scott Elston with a 20.49. Will Spark with a 20.5. Adam Crozier with a 20.5. And then Jeremy Clapper rounding out the field tonight with a 20.6. As it actually just shows that Jeremy has disconnected, so we'll see if he's able to get back in here with 5 minutes in qualifying here. It's going to be 5 minutes, 2 laps. The top 2 drivers will move on to the feature, and the rest of the field will race in a heat.
I think it's got it. I think it's actually showing mic input now. Oh, man.
So I believe Trenton's fixed. Let's see.
I hate that joke may have been ruined by OBS. We spent way too much time trying to plan that.
Yeah, you got it fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Cliff's sitting here with the ad read time. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do much. I tried my best. I gave it full effort.
He did.
I held my breath for 2 minutes. That way I could have that out of breath feel.
Hell, like we even got a bag, like a plastic bag that I could rattle around when he'd hand me the snack bag. But OBS,
we were ready to go.
Protecting my mic.
Just can't have shit around here.
We really can't. But that is gonna officially do it for
Cracky.
No, Cliff
is
DM'd
over.
me something. Oh. Okay, if we have an intermission, we may have to actually read that off. But very quickly before I start showing drivers out on track, hell, I'll have that going in the background here.
If we need permission to read this as an advert, we need this permission to read this as an advert for the actual stream tonight. So if you could just DM us that we have the permission for this.
So, here's point standings. Dominic Chisholm and Alex Railing are the 2 technical points leaders with 1 win apiece. Scott Elston actually has the points lead according to a Sim Racer Hub, and he has a 2-point lead over Kelly Height. Michael Edwards rounds out the top 5, followed by the guy that wrecked me in the ARCA series 2 weeks ago, Daniel Llewellyn, David Snook, Will Spark, and Jeremy Clapper rounds out the top 10 points, followed by Cliff Mullins, Jake Locklear, and Darren Harris.
We have been given the go for tonight.
All right, if we have an intermission like during
Really?
a yellow, then you'll have that for a promo.
Oh yeah. Right now with qualifying, Will Spark is on pole.
The Thunder
Have
from
fun
down
at
under.
work, Cliff. Will Spark is on pole with a 20.592. Second is Daniel Llewellyn at the moment with a 20.636. Adam Crozier is in third with a 20.661 as Kelly Hyatt jumps up to the pole position with a 20.590. Rounding out the field at the moment, unless Michael runs a lap, as it does not appear that Jeremy has connected back into the session. Michael Edwards is the last driver to not qualify. Scott Elston rounds out the field.
Oh.
And as I say that, Michael Edwards jumps to pole, goodness gracious, with a 20.323. So he's about 0.2, a little over 0.2 faster than the field. But
I think that 14 is going to be their early favorite.
yeah, he's going to be the early favorite. We'll see how tire wear comes into this. I literally bought this track
welcome
2 minutes before, 2 minutes after it went live because I figured out that I didn't have it at that point.
Heat, 2 sets of tires in the pits in the feature, 40% fuel in the car. Low turnout, so it's a good points day. Good luck, everybody.
Gonna have 6 drivers racing tonight. The top 2 go to the feature
And,
right here for
thank you
qualifying.
to Trent and Andrew for the broadcast.
So Michael Edwards and Kelly
Welcome,
Hyatt
Will.
will be advancing to the feature, and the Heat 1 will be decided between the other 4 drivers. What were you saying, Trenton? I'm sorry.
Oh, Will thanked us for broadcasting over radio chat. Did I turn off my screen share in Discord?
I believe so.
Okay, still saying I'm getting some drop frames. Not too many, but
Yeah, you've got it cut off.
Okay. Try to save my bandwidth.
Well, how about we pull the 14 up in here?
Well, we have to wait till after the heat, see if he actually gets the official pole position.
Jeremy is not in session. This is going to be the qualifying order right here.
Yeah, but there's going to be a heat, right?
Yeah. Figured we pull him in before the heat.
Okay, fine. We'll see what his strategy for the heat is.
He won't be racing heat. He advances past the heat. He does not have to run it.
Oh, okay. Okay, pull him in.
That's why I'm pulling him.
Pull him in.
Michael Edwards, it's us in the booth. You got a copy?
Hello.
Well, how are you?
It's going. How are you?
You know, honestly, other than Trenton Sneed ruining the opening bit for the night, I'm wonderful.
Yeah, typical.
I mean, see, at least somebody else agrees with me. It's not always my fault. I'm just the one that gets kicked out. But you put it on pole by over 0.2 right there. What's your strategy going into tonight? Because you're going to be able to miss this first heat race right here, and you're going to be able to see what your competitors are up and what they're trying. What can you learn from this first heat?
Just how tires are. I know tires have kind of been dying here, at least what it seems like. So, try and save tires a little bit, not to die. Low turnout, so I'm gonna try my best to get some points. Maybe a win. So I don't know. We'll see.
All right, man. Well, before this first heat starts right here, you got anybody you want to say hey to?
You guys who are doing the broadcast, family, whoever's watching. I don't know who's watching. Mom, dad, grandma, maybe. I don't know. I don't know anymore. So.
That's fair.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll get. That's
maybe
fair.
Maybe it won't smell like taint after this race.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, all right, we're gonna get you back down to your team chat here, buddy. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Trenton, never let me pull people up into the booth.
Oh, no, I love it.
That was great.
We gotta get him a taint-scented candle.
Oh. Oh.
All right, give us give us the lineup sponsored by Labor 12.
That is something that's been said tonight that I now have to deal with for the rest of my life.
Give us the.
All right, so currently starting on pole for this heat right here. There will only be one heat, and then we will head on into the feature. Will Spark starts on pole. Second is Daniel Llewellyn. Third is the 22 of Adam Crozier. And fourth will be the 85 of Scott Elston right here. This is going to be a 10-lap feature. Only the top 4 advance, and there's only 4 of them, so everybody's going to make it in here. As we have a little bit of a blink of your pole sitter at the moment. We'll see how that continues.
That could be a problem. Very quickly, do want to once again mention that was a starting lineup presented by Labor 12. If you're into hard rock and or metal, by all means, look this group up. They're on Spotify, YouTube, pretty much everywhere that you can listen to music. They are actually genuinely really good. In fact, they're part of the group playlist of each, myself and one of his buddies made. As Aussie Man continuing to blink.
We'll see if it goes green. We do have an issue with our buddy. This green flag is out. 45 gets a nice jump here. Gonna get out of the cockpit of the 85. So it looks like that 45 is still blinking pretty good.
Oh, someone in the fence.
Up into the wall. Scott Elston slides up high off of turn number 2 right there and makes contact with the wall.
Doesn't look like it hurt him too much.
I'm not sure if the cautions are on for this heat right here. I don't believe they are. I've been wrong before.
Daniel has a run.
Gets a good run. It's going to go down to the inside. Side by side for the lead right here. Coming off of turn number 4. 45 gets a good drive off corner. Daniel's going to have to regroup and see if he can find a way to get back to him.
Daniel's faster.
Oh yeah, he's got a much better drive onto the entry of the corner, but that 45 is able to slide up and get the run off the corner, and with maybe a little bit of help from a front bumper, he might be able to get around him, or if he can burn that 45's tires up trying to make more speed out of it, that could help him as well, as these two have separated themselves from the rest of the field.
Oh, if he can get it to bite. Is he still alongside? If he's still alongside, heading to 3, that's going to be huge.
It's a lot closer than it has been before. He's going to get a deep drive down in there. Might try and... I thought he was going to try and slide up in front of him.
He's going to have to go...
for you to start screaming.
He's going to have to go for a slider. That's what he's going to... That's the only way he's going to be able to get around him. But he is definitely faster. But catching someone's one thing, but getting around him, it's a whole other ball game.
Yeah.
Especially since I think I mentioned this last week at the road course at Phoenix. The short wheelbase, it makes me imagine they're going to be so twitchy. As soon as you even put the power down, it's going to launch you.
Wreck him, Daniel, wreck him.
As Michael Edwards is
He's nosing out ahead, and he's around!
No,
yep.
don't do that.
That's what I was afraid of. And that is some pretty good damage to the right front side of his car. Yeah.
I'm so disappointed.
There is no limit to the faster pairs.
Let's go.
So
That was your doing, Mike.
Daniel's going to be able to get back in this.
Leave it to Daniel to pull that off, though.
That may have been a symptom of what I mentioned, just a short wheelbase. As soon as you get it stepped out of line by just putting the power down too early, not much you can really do. We'll go back and take a gander at it. Just got loose on him. You can see the left rear's already facing the opposite way, and yep, just loops right around on him. How you doing, Jake?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Man, we're still pacing.
It looks like the lights
I believe we're going to be
hopefully will go out
guys.
this time, but let's zoom up here to the pace track and we'll see. See if the lights go out right here as he crosses. Oh, no, we're on the back stretch.
Yep. Way on the back.
So, ladies and gentlemen, look out next time that there's a gas station at the track. We'll try that bit again. Maybe.
There we go. Now we got the one to green. Well, Andrew, do you think anyone's got anything for this 45?
Well, we saw right there that Daniel was a lot faster, but it's all about being able to get the power down.
Daniel does.
This looks
have
very
some front
similar.
damage.
This does look a lot similar to kind of the Cup race this year. It's just very difficult to pass, but I don't know. We'll just have to see right here.
Pace
I mean,
truck
I'm
is
rooting
in.
for Adam. Once again, the biasness of the beach is here, and it's real because we're on the hood of that.
And Adam's throwing it in. 4 to go.
I didn't even think about that. It is a short heat.
Spark continuing to hold on the lead. He has about a 2-car length gap down the front stretch. Scott Elson in the 85. He's trying to reel in the 22. As Crozier peeking back to the inside. Just once again, not quite able to get the run.
Hey, he almost hit the apron right there. That could have been pretty catastrophic there. If he had hit that apron, might have sent that car on around. Tried to use the outside lane right there to get some momentum down the front stretch. It just didn't work for him. We've got 2 laps to go right here.
Crozier sliding up. That allows the 85 to get a run. Side by side for second spot. Elston
Get a good run.
nosing out ahead at the line. White flag. 1 lap to go in heat number 1. That's the best thing the 45 could see.
Yep. Looks like the 22 is going to fall in line right here behind the 85.
It's going to be through 3 and 4 for the final time. Winner of heat number 1 in the only heat off of turn 4 is going to be the Aussie, Will Spark.
Daniel sent it down in there into the final quarter right there. He got up to the bumper of the 22. Daniel's got a fast machine tonight. We'll see how that works out for him. So they have a 2-minute warm-up right here.
We say we pull in a winner of the heat here, Will Spark.
Get over here to Discord, you damn it.
Well, you got us.
Yep. Yellow.
Well, man, that was kind of a dominating showing there in the heat. What's your plan for the feature?
Try and do more of the same, really. I think I really liked the middle groove. I was starting to get a decent run off the corners there, just sort of letting Daniel take the inside and then managing to power around the outside of him on exit each time. It might tear up the tires a bit, but hopefully short track race, and I'm banking on yellows to make that work again.
That actually was, you answered my question. What was your plan going to be if you run the middle to outside with the tires? Do you have any contingency plans if you do have to run the bottom?
I mean, I'm pretty comfortable just following what the other guys are doing, staying in behind Mike and Kelly at the start of the race, and going from there. I like to wing it with race strategies.
Felt that on a molecular level.
Absolutely. That's what we're good at, winging it.
Well, Will, good luck to you.
Thank you.
That was 45 of the Aussie man, Will Spark. He won heat number 1, so I don't know if that's going to put him on outside pole or third. I imagine
That'll
outside
put him
pole.
third. That'll put him third.
Really?
Yep.
That's
So
kinda
the
weird.
first 2 drivers, first and second, were advanced straight into the feature, so that'll be the front row. It's like Daytona.
Oh.
The front row is set, and the heats would have set. If there had been 2 heats, that race right there would have set the inside, and then the next would have set the outside lane.
Okay, I see. Well, all right. Warm-up comes to the end. We'll try it again. This time I'll actually try to remember to take off the logo as we take the green flag. Andrew, give us the official starting lineup for the feature.
All right. So on pole tonight, it's going to be the 14 of Michael Edwards, followed by the 33 of Kelly Hyatt. Then it will be the 45, your Heat 1 winner, Will Spark. The 85 of Scott Elston will start in 4th. 5th will be the 22 of Adam Crozier. And rounding out the field tonight will be the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn, starting in 6th. Good luck, guys.
All right,
104
so
laps tonight. They've got almost 2 hours to do this. I don't see this taking anywhere near all that time.
No. Who's your pick?
Listen, I don't want to broadcast or curse anybody in here.
Okay, go ahead.
Adam, I'm so sorry you put our logo on your car. I'm a fan.
All right.
Gonna take the 22.
So who would your dark horse pick be? Your backup.
Daniel Llewellyn.
Okay. So my pick is
I'm
going.
not taking the low-hanging fruit.
My main
I'm not
pick.
taking Michael Edwards.
My main pick was going to be Michael, but my dark horse pick is going to be the same as you, Llewellyn, because I do think he was faster than the 45.
There will be a party in SRL if Daniel pulls off the win.
No stage or halfway crossing, right?
And
It'll be
I'll
his
host it.
first career win.
Correct.
If I'm not mistaken.
I will host it.
All right, time to find out if that's going to come to fruition. Pace truck is in. Flagman has the grill in his hand, and it's waving. We're racing at New Smyrna.
A little bit of a mouthful right there as the 45 jumps to the outside of Michael Edwards. Outside lane did not get a good start right there. The 33 is going to try and dive it back to the inside. Not going to be able to make it stick here. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Almost everybody's single file till you get to the back between the 22 and the 22 and the 23. They changed their numbers a lot.
I don't know,
Everybody's single file.
Daniel's always
Daniel
been...
does-
I forgot to
Daniel
turn off the
does it.
logo again. I'm an idiot. I got it. I
Hey,
got
Flavor
it.
12. Why are you an idiot? We love free shoutouts for them.
I mean, that's true. As looks like the only side-by-side battle, as my mouse disappeared, is still between Adam Crozier and Daniel Llewellyn. As looks like Crozier clears Daniel. So we may have actually jinxed the hell out of Daniel. That's what I'm picking up from this.
Sounds about right for us. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We ruin people's night just by our voices. So Daniel, and to Daniel's family, if they're watching, we're sorry.
Edwards in the number 14, KVRP, DG Swiss Army, Toyota, legend car. Saw a Toyota logo on the hood. Continuing to hold about a second lead over the 45 of Will Spark. Heard Will say that he is perfectly fine, just kind of wing it and just follow what the leader does. So he is, in fact, running the bottom. Looks like the 33 may have clipped the apron there.
Another thing that you gotta look at here is, I mean, it's 104 laps. They were talking about tires. That's what Michael said whenever we pulled him up. He said these tires were getting killed. So maybe this 14's plan here is he's hoping that there's going to be a handful of cautions. He's going to be able to come get tires at some point. And he's trying to pull away and make a nice gap for himself. And the 45 could just be sitting here riding, trying to stay close enough in contention to where if it goes green, you know, he'll be able to pounce at the end of the race.
Looks like Llewellyn was able to get around the 22, by the way. The pace is pretty big, it looks like. Try to bring up the map here. It's already about a straightaway gap. I wonder how quickly it'll take for the 14 to maybe start lapping, guys.
Well, so at the line right there, it shows Adam Crozier, who is currently rounding out the field, 3.7 seconds, pretty much 3.8 seconds back. So there is definitely a speed gap here between these drivers. See what it is at the line. Will Sparks being able to stay within a half a second of Michael Edwards there at the line.
The 33 also pretty much holding the same gap to the 45 there in third. If the 14, like you mentioned, the 14 is actually kind of pushing the 45.
I think the 45 is starting to reel him in just a little bit. He's pulled a 10th the last lap. We'll see what it is here at the line. At the line last time it was 4/10 of a second. This time by it's 3/10 of a second. It's gaining a 10th the last 2 laps right here. Might finally see the tires on these 14 machines start to kind of wear down, and he's realizing these guys might not wreck. He might have to slow his pace down a little bit. Kelly is kind of maintaining his position right here. He's staying right at there at that second gap mark, not gaining, not losing, doing what he needs to do to manage his tires.
Looked like Kelly kind of clipped the apron there. That's something I noticed that he just did compared to the others. He's done that a couple times.
Yeah, he lost 3/10 right there that lap.
Right there, I think he either got the tires right on the yellow line or just barely dipped it into the apron. We'll watch again here in 3 and 4. Yeah, he's definitely going down, and there Will just did the same thing. There may be a little grip down there. I'm not terribly sure. I have pretty much no
Could be
experience
like
in these
Hickory.
cars.
I wouldn't know anything with these cars, but I know that the good line to run at Hickory can definitely clip the apron, and sometimes you run fully on the apron down in 1 and 2 to get a good run.
Looking
off
at
the
it,
corners.
it almost looks like there is a bit of a rubber built up down there.
It's not surprising to see on some of these shorter tracks people try and kind of split between the apron and the banking.
Shortest way around is the fastest way around. Now Edwards looks like he is building the gap back up to about half a second. Could be the second wind. His tires. Working in the 45, just trying to mount a charge there, and a little too early.
Yeah, because the 45 has dropped back off to a half second. Lost 2/10 here while we were talking about the 33, so I struggle to get comfortable.
The man that wears nothing but a fire retardant underpants and a Barney helmet. Michael Edwards continuing to lead.
You know, we might have to talk to race officials about that.
No.
Only wearing fireproof underwear.
It's been a mean. It's been a thing.
That's a weight advantage, though. That's weight reduction. I'm surprised these drivers don't kind of complain about that. Make them get the full suit.
I don't think 2 pounds of cloth is going to make too much of a difference in a race car, but that's just me.
That's just me finding a way to complain about something. That's what I do best.
Fair enough. So Jack Daniels' car is still running in 5th. No doubt we have 6 of the broadcaster's curse on him, so that's a little unfortunate. He's trying to run down the 85 of Scott Elson. As Edwards really starting to open up that gap.
Yeah, it's almost up to a second now. It is at a second at the line right there. Will Kelly hit the line. It shows that he is at 1.076 back. Kelly Hyatt at 1.4 seconds.
I think we're going to have a battle for second here. Kelly's reeled in the 45. Looks like he might be a bit faster heading into the corner. Reeling it in just a bit, but Will may have a bit of exit speed. The gap staying right at us the same, maybe a car length at that.
What we saw Daniel Llewellyn had to fight for a couple laps to get mine. This probably is going to be the same situation. That 45 running a little bit higher line is going to be able to get good runs off the corner, and that might help him force his 33 to burn his stuff up and not be able to make the pass and have to burn his stuff up to complete it.
It's Kelly reeling him back in.
Right there on his bumper.
Peeking to the inside.
Oh, there you go. Get a good run on that corner exit. The corner exit is what's saving this 45 machine right now.
That's usually how it works in these tracks. The inside, you get a better corner entry to mid, while on the outside, you just get the corner exit. And, Will kind of came down there. I thought the gap was actually closer than what it was. I thought he closed the door, but well, still a good chunk of space there. As Kelly's peeking to the inside again. Throwing it in. Pulls alongside, going for the slider. Can't clear him.
I thought he was just going to say, listen, you're going to break or you're going to hit me. As we get closer to the end of this race, we might see a move like that where the driver just says, listen, you're going to hit me.
Yeah.
We are 27 laps in right now. 104 laps is the distance tonight.
A lot of people say, you know, they kind of field size as a, going back to the inside. Oh, he has the run! Had to back out of it. You know, field size, everyone sees it kind of as a disadvantage. I've always been the one to argue, field size don't really matter. I mean, only got 5 cars. And hell, look at this. We got a battle for second, and just behind them, we got a battle for fourth. You don't need 30 cars to have battles and excitement. Look at this. Field size only looks good on paper to me.
I agree.
It's Daniel.
We had a lot of fun in leagues that only had, you know, 8 to 11 people show up, and we've had fun with 30 people. It just depends on the quality of racing that you're running around.
Exactly. It's Daniel peeking to the inside of Elston. Once again, that will be for fourth. Try to run right on the inside. It looks like the inside is faster lap time wise, but you just can't clear them. As we see the 33 up there trying to get back around Will.
85 runs a little bit high. Daniel's going to be side by side on the front stretch right here.
That's huge. If Daniel can make it stick through 1 and 2, he's going to have that spot. He's clear for the moment. Can he slide up? He can.
Yep. Daniel Wallen moves into 4th place.
Elston
As
looking for the
85 tried
crossover.
to peek.
Go ahead.
Oh, same call right there, man. We're thinking alike again. Not going to be able to make it stick right there. Daniel Wallen's going to hold on to the position.
Hey, man, same suit.
As the 33 goes to the inside, he does clear the 45 off of turn number 2. 33 moves into 2nd place. Kelly gets around the 45. Will Spark here. We'll see what he can do now as he's made it past the 45. If he's able to cut into that lead that Michael Edwards has. I think Michael's loving the fact that all these drivers are having these hard battles as the 33 pushes up the track heavily. 45 looked like he got a good run. We'll see if he can make anything happen with it. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Right up on the bumper of that 33 machine. So it looks like Daniel has pulled away a little bit.
Oh, contact between the 33 and the 45. Will sideways. He's still in trouble. Off the corner.
Right
He's
there.
got it. Back under control. I thought he got close, and I heard the contact on the rear end of the 33.
As soon as I went to go look at Daniel, I saw the 45 get sideways, and then you said something before I could get it out. So
Very
I
quickly
make the
here.
45 think a little bit before he tries any more pushes.
We'll get a gander at the lap times here. Let's see here. So it looks like Michael Edwards is still running the fastest lap times. Ran a 21.2. Next up would be Will Spark, a 21.302. Watch it refresh here at the line. Michael's still running a 21.2.
Well, Spark also ran a 21.2. He ran a 21.263.
Very interesting.
It's unfortunate. It looks like Michael Edwards is staring down the rear bumper of that 22 machine. Adam gonna stay high right here. 14 goes to the inside. They're gonna be side by side down the front stretch. Adam's gonna give him the position here.
So
Michael
Crozier
goes on by.
officially going to be scored a lap down. I just noticed the 0.5, so Adam is running the 22.5 car. So that's pretty funny.
He's running the what car?
22.5. Look on the door.
Oh goodness.
But off the rear end, Daniel has about a 4-car length gap to the 85. Not sure how much ground he's making up on Will and Kelly. I don't think Kelly's making up any ground on Michael either, to be fair.
I think unless we have a caution right here, it's just going to be down to tire wear.
Yeah.
What driver has saved the most tire, or, you know, is there a mistake from a driver and a caution comes out? I think that's the only way these drivers are going to run down Michael.
If there's going to be a mistake, I feel like it's going to be a battle for second between the 33 and the 45. I mean, they already made contact once, so it's not out of the question to say that won't happen again.
Yeah. Two drivers fighting hard for the same positions. It looks like the 33 got super loose right there. That was right on the left rear suspension.
They're going to be 3 wide. 33 trying to slide back up. 22 grazed the wall. 45's up there. They're 2 wide again.
He tried painting him up there to make him live, try and scare him into giving him the position.
Will's going to have a run off of 4 here. Has the run, peeking to the inside, falls back in. Gonna maybe try to dive in the corner, get a run off of turn 2. Arcs it back low, gets the run again down the back stretch.
I think going into one there, could have been looking and hoping that the 33 was going to try and go down low to block him, and then wouldn't have had a good entry into the corner. He would have been able to gain something right there.
Will's line there, it's smart what he's trying to do. He's trying to get a diamond, get the run off corner exit to get a run down the straightaway. Because if you can pull alongside someone on the straight, that's huge, and allowing you to actually kind of send it in deep into the corner and go for a slider. But the problem is,
I believe the 85 maybe spun. No, the 85 came in and took rear tires. No, it took all 4. My apologies.
Interesting.
So the 85 has been on pit road for tires here. 2 laps down right now. I'll have to keep an eye and see if the leaders are thinking about that. We'll back up a little bit past the pit stop to see if maybe Scott did spin.
As 33 going right up the racetrack. Contact almost made. Here comes Spark on the outside. Kelly not going to be able to hold on the bottom. Spark takes second down the back. I say that's Kelly back on the inside. Does he clear Will again off of 4? They're side by side at the start-finish line. Kelly going to throw it back in on the bottom. Will staying tough up top. Sliding up. Will still stays up there. 2 wide down the back. Will pulling out ahead. Heading back into 3. And you know who really is enjoying seeing this 2 wide battle?
Daniel Llewellyn.
Daniel Llewellyn and the 23 reeling these 2 in. He's not just catching them, he's catching them in a hurry.
Yes, he is.
He's there. He's going to be a factor in this battle now. Spark officially takes that second spot as the 22 looks like just came off pit road. No, he's smoking.
I'll go back and see what happened.
Here comes Llewellyn all over the rear end of Kelly Height. May gave a love tap. The LA Coliseum strap bumped the guy in front of you into the guy in front of him.
Thank you.
They're 2 wide. Llewellyn moves up into 3rd, trying to reel in the 45 now. Sends it to the inside of Will Spark for 2nd. He's got the grip. Still hanging 2 wide. I think he's got him come off 2. Throws her in through 1 and 2. He's cleared the 45. The 33 almost slides up. 23 sliding up. Contact between him and the 45. If they didn't make contact, it was pretty freaking close. And back into 3. Daniel using all the racetrack. Will with the crossover as they head back into 1. Daniel putting the power down early. Contact! Him with a 45 or around. That needs to be a yellow. There it is. First yellow flag of the night between the 23 and the 45. Just looks like the 45, when he went for the crossover, just slides up right into the 23. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What's up?
Will, you gotta close your window, man. You let your ping out. Net code. That's a rough lick, too. You know, that kind of looks like Wayne Sullivan's car. Without the front end. One thing he's missing there is the wing on the back. Am I wrong, Andrew?
Oh, like it does. I wonder how that Legend's doing.
14 and 33 taking their front tires. Will just now comes on to pit road. Daniel on pit road 2.
Trent, did they close that
Sorry,
racetrack?
Daniel. I don't know if I came up or we drifted into each other or what.
Do what, Andrew?
Did they close that racetrack?
Hey,
Dirt track
I enjoyed it, man.
They did briefly, but brought it back out. As the
Think it's still
33 and the 14 may have just got scored behind the pace truck. So I don't know what that's going to do in terms of the lineup. More importantly, the 33 beat the 14 off of pit road. The 85 Scott Elston, I believe, is going to be scored as the leader, so he's going to be the big winner from pitting early. It's like he's going to be behind the 22 Adam Crozier, still a couple laps down. The 45 and the 23 may have maybe trapped a lap down. I'm not sure how this is going to work, actually.
Yeah, me either. The 85's just kind of running at 30 miles an hour on the backstretch right here. Might be waiting for everybody. You know what'd be kind of funny?
Hmm?
If he was only 1 lap down and he got the wave around
new
and
car,
it's given
new
him
shoes.
the end of the line penalty.
Yeah,
Nah, it's got Kelly Hyatt.
God, it wants me to let you by.
That would have been a kick in the teeth.
You're
Yeah,
the
it was telling
leader,
me to
but
stay
you start
behind you. Sorry about that, Mike.
buddy. As it looks like
Yeah, now
Michael
it's
got a
telling me to let
penalty
you
as well.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
All right. How about we do a Crank It Up brought to you by Snead Game Farm?
Sounds incredible.
Can I get a clear for passing under yellow? Thank you.
All right. Successful crank it up brought to you by Sneak Game Farm.
We're 2-0 for me. Anyway.
I figured we'd try to sneak one in there since also we made. I didn't think we'd get a huge chance of getting another yellow. Right now, Kelly Height, Michael Edwards battling for the race lead. Michael trying to get that run all over the rear end. He's going to have it down the backstretch here, peeking to the inside. Into 3, throws it in. Pulls up alongside the 33 down the front stretch. Looks like Kelly noses out ahead. 35 to go.
You know, I think this might have been a horrible thing for Michael Edwards to have right here. Not only did that caution right there erase his lead, but over long runs, you learn how to drive a track, and you can kind of figure out where maybe you didn't learn it very well in practice, not running a whole bunch of consistent laps. You can learn a lot under green here, and I think this is played right into the hands of Kelly. We'll see how this race finishes out here.
I think because the 33 showed short run to short to medium run speed. If you remember, he got around Will, but Will ended up running him back down once the long run actually set in. So I think if you're Edwards right now, let the 33 have control of the race. Let them continue to burn their stuff up. Stay within striking distance, and once they wear themselves out, watch for the mistake. Once they make the mistake, capitalize and go for the kill. I think that's going to be the strat for Michael at this point.
Absolutely, that's definitely the go. It's definitely the call you gotta run with. I think this 33 might have learned something over that whole long run, even though Will got back fine. But we'll see right here. We are coming to 31 laps to go right here.
Down the backstretch. 2-3 car length gap between the 33 and the 14. Llewellyn running in 5th right now. Trying to reel in the 45 of Will Spark. I think, were they caught up when they took the green there?
I'm not sure. I'll jump back and check.
That restart may have been screwy.
Yeah, everybody was caught up. Well, Daniel Llewellyn was not.
Okay.
Daniel Llewellyn, Will Spark, as the field was going green. Will Spark was coming off of 4, and Daniel was just getting into 3. So yeah, never mind.
That's a shame.
That is a tough break right here for those two.
It's Edwards. Just a car length back, stalking. Peeking to the inside. 33's going to get that arc, get that run off the corner. Edwards sliding up. Michael's using a lot more of the racetrack. I think that's actually an advantage. That's going to help. Take a higher arc, like that right there. Here he comes, right to the inside of 33. Pulls alongside him to turn 3. Nosing out ahead. Can he clear? He's got it. Michael Edwards takes the race lead. 33 looking for the crossover. Michael giving him room. Michael able to put the power down a lot sooner there.
Yeah, the 33 actually had to kind of feather the throttle to not slide up into him. That's going to give the 14 control of this race, and we'll see what he can do with it right here.
Right on board with the 33.
25 laps to go right here.
Michael, what it looks like to me is Kelly is picking up the gas just a hair sooner, but gets tight because of it. Michael's rolling the corner a bit better, waits a little longer to pick up the gas, but just launches out of the corner a lot better.
That is exactly what you said. Yeah, the 14 got up to his bumper, stayed in striking distance, and was able to capitalize on just the 33, maybe overdriving his stuff just a little bit here. Sacrificing long run speed for that short turn power off the corner.
But now, Michael, and this is what I kind of tell people, you got the you got the lead, okay? If you're the fastest car, you don't have to start hauling ass. If you got the lead, continue what you're doing. There's no need to pick up the pace to build a gap and then wear your stuff out and let the guy behind you cool their stuff down and mount another charge. If you control the race, keep the gap about the same. Keep it manageable. You don't have to go for, essentially, hot laps. Now, as I say that, Michael very well could be running the same thing, and because, I mean, hell, he pulled a massive gap. So he may very well be running just the same line, just being nice and smooth. But if he is going for hot laps right now, I think that will put the advantage eventually back into the hands of the 33.
Not sure that nobody was able to keep up with him on that last long run right there. I think we're going to see the same thing right here unless we have a late race caution.
Oh, I agree. Like I said, I don't think Michael...
Mr. 33 gets super tight. Almost looks like he was about to go around, but able to keep it straight right there. Michael Edwards is going to double, if not triple, his gap right there to second place.
Yeah,
last time around, it was a half second. This time, it is almost a second.
Yeah, what I was going to say...
Half second to 9/10.
I'm going to attempt for the 5th time.
Sorry.
Oh,
go
no.
for it. Oh, yours.
No, look. So, we're going to chase another squirrel here. This is beautiful. Hell, you didn't say a damn thing our first time we tried this. By all means, it's nice to actually hear the pizza boy actually talk for once. But no, what I was saying, I don't think Michael is actually going for hot laps. I think he's just going for the same consistent line he's been running, and since he was just that much faster, that's what we're showing right now. Unless he makes a pretty good mistake here, I think he's got this close to wrapped up.
I think the only thing could be if a caution comes out, you know.
And at that point, it might be up to track position. If you're tight, I'd say take your front tires. If you're loose, take your rear tires. So right now, Will Spark trying to reel in the 85 of Scott Elston for third.
See if we've got anything going on back here.
Right now, it looks like it's pretty well strung out. That 45 may be reeling in this 85. 2 seconds behind the 45, you do have the 23, Daniel Llewellyn, trying to reel in the 45. It is a shame that restart got borked because they weren't able to catch the field. I think the 45 and the 23, they would have played a lot bigger role than what they have so far in this second run.
Yeah, the lead here has increased to over 2 seconds right here, right now. Michael Edwards with a 2.2 second lead over Kelly Hyatt.
Haven't talked too much about Adam. He is 4 laps down. Not going to be scored last. That honor will go to the 21 Jeremy Clapper. That Wild Horse Broadcasting. See, is he counting it as a Ford or does he have his own manufacturer he's running?
I'll have to slide in some money to put a Pontiac logo somewhere.
Okay. Just take a head off the 455. Just take the head off and throw it on whatever the hell's in these things. We gotta give him something. I mean, Michael's running the Toyota.
We'll put him in a Ford Pontiac.
That's cursed.
It is cursed, but so is the Toyoniac.
That's worse than the Toyoniac.
The GT Undra?
Yeah, I think I'd take a GT Undra over a Ford Pontiac.
Oh, you do both.
Ten to go. Daniel is running down Will. Don't think he's gonna have enough time. We have seen the Hail Melon, and I feel like in these cars, due to the short wheelbase, it may not work. It may just send you around. So look at how the How the wall.
How the wheel sticks out past the fenders too. I think it just grab it and it flip you.
Especially if you hit that gate right there. Which, from the dirt days, I did make a gate cam if anyone nailed the piss out of it, but thankfully no one has.
That just brought back memories that I was not excited for. The gate cam! Check the gate cam! Oh, goodness.
That bring back some nostalgia?
Yeah.
Seven banana peels of a lap to go. Edwards has got a 3-second lead. Man is straight up vibing.
It's because of all the extra airflow. He's not hot.
I know, he's keeping it nice, cool, calm, and collected. So now the question is, how hard's Will going? Will just upshifted.
I love the full, just going straight past him.
Are they shifting?
I don't hear it from Michael Edwards, but I think that's what caused Adam's motor to blow up earlier in the race. I think he either intentionally or accidentally downshifted to third, and it blew his motor.
Adam, we may have found your problem. You may want to leave it in fourth.
Yeah, that's going to be real great for him to learn after this race is over.
So Edwards taking 3 laps to go. Is he going to lap the 22, or is he just going to leave him be?
He's going to lap him.
He's going to be that guy.
He's going to be that guy.
Yeah, he's going to be that guy.
Hey, listen, I'd be that guy.
I know you would.
Listen, if I could lead a race like this, I'd probably try.
2 to go, and the 23
We
has
have Neo.
just about...
Hello, Neo.
Hi, Neo.
You're about to watch your favorite win a race tonight.
Off of 2 down the backstretch. Edwards takes the white flag. Down the backstretch for the final time. Llewellyn has yet to reel in the 45. And so through 3 and 4, Mr. GFEA, Michael Edwards, going to be your winner here tonight from New Smyrna. Smyrna. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Good one, Mike.
Okay.
Second going to Kelly Height. And
Was a clinic.
third place goes to the 85 of Scott Elston. Llewellyn not able to get around the 45 of Spark in time for fourth. Michael trying to burn it down, but just couldn't quite get the wheels to spin enough.
He's just going to do the Jimmy Johnson. He's going to put it on the wall and get at it. As the fans sit there and stare at him like, what's this guy doing? Just racing in his underwear, doing a burnout on the wall. Who does he think he is?
He's Michael. He's Michael Edwards.
He is Michael Edwards. If we could
There
get
we
everybody to jump up here into the waiting room. Actually, I will go ahead and pull in third place here, and then I will work on getting the other two up into the waiting room. If you want to go ahead and start with Scott.
Scott, you got a copy?
I sure do. How's it going, guys?
I can't complain. You looks like started fourth, made your way up into the podium, and by doing that, you're going to win the tiebreaker and be tonight's Trian Technologies Hard Charger. Talk us through your knot.
Thank you. I need you guys in the broadcast booth more often.
Thank
Just
you.
gonna throw it out there. Because every time you guys broadcast or race that I'm in, I get a podium. Or 2 for 2.
Noted.
I like that math.
I do like that math.
Check
It's
it out.
better than the broadcaster curse we're usually known for.
Oh no, we still gave that.
Yeah. Not to Scott, though.
Sorry, Daniel. That's true. That's true.
All right, we're gonna test the
Okay,
theory.
just
Scott,
don't
next
pick
week
Scott.
we're gonna pull for you. You're gonna be our pick. We're gonna see how that works.
Where are we at?
Somewhere between Helif and I know.
Let me look real quick. We are at.
Irwindale. Oh.
Oh.
That's gonna be
Outer
fun.
Ian?
Track. I actually
Please tell
like
me
the
that's
track.
gonna be the.
It's not the figure 8, Andrew.
Okay. Well, I was about to get really excited.
I mean, that'd have been funny.
Oh, it absolutely would have been, and I would have asked to join.
Either
But-
way, Scott, walk us
Yeah,
through
let's
your
get
night
back
here.
to what's important.
Oh boy, I don't even know how to describe this. I actually got it by accident. I was on a 2-stop plan, and then when that caution came out, I was stuck between either pitting and going 2 laps down, being stuck 2 laps down, or just staying out and just kind of finishing wherever I happened to finish. I hate to say it, but Will and Daniel got kind of bit by that restart. Because they were like a half a lap or something like that behind when we went back to green. And that was what I needed to stay ahead of them. Because other than that, they were faster than me by a lot. For like the last 20 or so laps.
Yeah, but either way, that's iRacing for you. And you managed to hold on and get yourself a podium. So congrats, my man. You got any sponsor shout-outs on that car?
Oh, Traxxas HPI, Castle, Spit and Venom, Race 22, Cave RP, Elite, Fort Worth, Screen Printing. Last week, I forgot to thank my wife, because without her, none of this would be possible, like for me. She put up with a lot of practice. So, I want to thank her before anybody else.
Always gotta thank the missus.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you don't,
And
you
just
get thrown in
us.
the doghouse.
Yes. And SRL for allowing us to have these leagues. And you guys for broadcasting.
Yes, sir. Andrew, you got anything for our third place finisher?
Man, you did a great job tonight. Like you said, luck was on your side, and you were able to bring it home third. Good job.
I'll take it.
Congrats once again, Scott.
Alright, thank you guys.
That
was your third place finisher tonight. 85
Hellraiser,
Scott.
I believe is his nickname.
Yep, Hellraiser. You know, like Trenton says, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. So, go ahead and pull in second place. Kelly, you got a copy? It's us in the booth.
Hello?
What's up, man?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Man, we're doing great. So you were able to bring it home second. After that caution came out, you had the lead. What more did you need to be able to hold off Michael whenever he finally got to your bumper there?
Well, Michael was the only one that was able to run lap times that were just kicking everybody else out of the water. And I think I tried to hold on to my tires as long as I could, but with the pressure that I kept getting from Michael, he kept running me down, and I knew that it was going to be tough, and my best bet was to try to just keep him behind me. Once he got that run, he was so much better out of exits, and I just couldn't hold him off, and he drove off once he got by.
Well, man, either way, you were involved in pretty much every battle there was here tonight, whether it be for second, third, or the race lead. Pretty sure you're in the middle of 3 wide at one point. You did a hell of a job hanging on and coming out where you did in second spot.
That's a compliment to me, believe it or not. I've only been racing league races for a few months. I'm pretty new to this league. I've never been able to win a league race, and this is my first ever second place finish. And I'm only getting better. We have 3 starts this season for the legend races, and that's a 5th, 4th, and 2nd. So if I continue this, we'll see where I end up next week.
If you've only been doing this for a few months, let me tell you, you're up there with some good company with the way you're finishing. I figured you a seasoned vet in this league at this point. Beach and I, we've been here technically since the beginning, but due to work schedule conflictions and all that, we had to step away from both broadcasting and racing itself here for a couple years. But here we are. We're back. We might be a little exhausted, but we're here. We're happy to be back. And let me tell you, by the end of this season, you're going to be in victory lane.
I appreciate every word that you're telling me. I really do. I appreciate you guys sitting here and doing what you do for the league. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. You got any sponsor
Y'all
shout
are
outs
the
on
ones
that
that
cut
put on the good races, man.
I'm
'Cause I
sorry?
cut off Britain.
Nothing's
Sorry.
changed
I was
between me and
kidding.
Beach. That's the funny thing.
No, it hasn't. We talk over each other. I want to say that, I mean, y'all are the ones that put on the great races. I mean, yeah, we sit up here and we broadcast, but we wouldn't have anything to broadcast if it wasn't for y'all putting on great races. So as much as you thank us, you know, we want to thank y'all for having fun and coming out here, whether there's 6 cars or 30 cars. Y'all having a lot of fun. But what Trenton was saying is, you got anybody on that car you want to give a shout out to?
The only shout out I have is for Michael. He allowed me to be in his chat for this season. I know I said I'm new. This is my first season in Legends. This is my second season in SRL at all. And last season I was just part-time. Michael brought me on. He's been in the chat in practice, in qualifying, during the heats. He's given a little bit of messages. And when you know you have a winning teammate, you know you have a winning team in general. So that's the only reason I'm even close on the scale to his car.
A lot of times, that's all you need. You need someone who's been victory lane before to give you the pointers to get yourself in victory lane. And Michael, when we first came on, it was one of the same scenarios. It wasn't if, it was a when he'd first get the victory lane. And once he did, it seemed like the bottle had been opened, and next thing you knew, he was a champion of a couple different divisions here in Sidewinder. So if he's helping you, you'll probably get there too eventually. By the way, man, congratulations on your second place finish.
Thank you very much, and I hope to be one spot better next week.
Yes, sir. Go get him.
Thank you very much.
That was a 33, Kelly Height. We should have asked. Hold on. How the hell do you pronounce your last name?
He has to fight to get his bike back on here. Good job, Trent.
Crap. Try again next week. Oh.
Hey, Kelly.
Hello.
How do you pronounce
We
your last
were
name?
curious.
What was that?
How do I pronounce your last name?
My last name is Hyatt.
Oh my god, I was right!
We were right. Okay.
Oh, I get that. So many people get that wrong.
Alright, thank
So,
you.
I mean, if you were close, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, thank you, because I was curious.
Absolutely. I'd rather have it right. I don't even think about it half the time.
That I'm writing down as that's an accomplishment. I got it first try.
That is a win for Trenton. As everyone is now learning, if you weren't a part of this to begin with, that we will absolutely chase any score we want. I'm going to go ahead and pull in our winner tonight, the 14 of Michael Edwards. The man put on a clinic and was able to sign autographs halfway through with the lead that he was pulling to.
Give me Matt Kansas
Hi.
flashbacks.
How's it going?
Pretty
What-
good, man. Not as good as you, but pretty dadgum good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, what
If you
went
could
through your
give me that
mind?
speed.
What went through your mind when the yellow came out?
I was wondering what in the world happened, because there was very few of us. Wasn't really too worried. Just like I said earlier, trying not to get wrecked. And Kelly kind of held his own for a while there at the start. And at the start of the race, you know, Will was on my butt the whole time, too. So I was kind of worried, but I guess the long run speed kicked in. Had like 8 seconds that first run, so that was fun. Definitely a big change from having 30 cars in week 1 to 6 now, but I mean, I don't think a whole lot of people own this track because I had to buy it right before practice, so it was fun.
Wow, first time you
Wait a
came
second.
here and you whipped everyone's ass. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, Beach had to buy it
Wow.
too.
I did.
So,
Yeah,
so
That's
you're
just
you're
one
teaching
friend.
Scott, right? Or not Scott? Kelly.
trying to, yeah.
Well, you're the coach.
Not a good teacher.
When's the student going to surpass the master?
We'll see what he can do next week because I won't be here. And I think it's Irwindale Outer Inner,
Yep,
which is also
Irwindale.
a track not a lot of people have.
Irwindale is like
I know.
Darlington, but even shittier.
I know I don't have it, and I'm going to Myrtle Beach next weekend, so I won't be here. So
Well, have fun.
locked in though, so I don't have to worry about it. So maybe Kelly can do it then.
I think he said his last finishes had been 5th, 4th, and then 2nd here. So that math just about adds up, bar a 3rd place finish. So he's either going to get 1st or 3rd.
Yeah, and really confused on how I had one of the slowest average lap times in the whole field. Kelly beat me, Will beat me, Daniel beat me, Adam beat me. No, Adam didn't beat me, but
In
really
fastest
people
lap
have better
times or average?
Average, which is weird because I had better long run speed and everything. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to try and wrap my brain around that. It's 10 o'clock, dog. My brain can't comprehend that. But
Daniel and Will are 2/10 faster than me for average. It's interesting.
very. By the way, man, you got any sponsor shout-outs on that Toyota?
Yeah, you guys for doing the broadcast, Will for putting this thing on, KVRP for screen printing, EPI, let's see, who am I missing? Marbles Mobile Detailing, Labor 12, and yeah, everybody in that race for keeping it clean.
Absolutely, buddy. Well, congratulations once again, GFEA, and we'll mail you a taint scented air freshener.
I'm gonna need it.
All right, good job, Mikey.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
You too. That was number 14, Mr. GFEA, Michael Edwards. Your winner here tonight, and in a pretty dominating fashion, if I do say so myself, and I do. But,
I do have to cut you off really quick.
okay.
It looks like Will said that Irwindale is the figure 8. Oh, this is going to be good next week.
Okay, no, I think what he means is the figure 8 is one of the configurations. Because it says the schedule outer loop. If it was figure 8, it would say figure 8.
Listen, let me be excited about something.
No.
Okay.
Either way,
Fair enough.
on that note, that will do it from us here at the Wild Horse Broadcasting Network. Hope y'all enjoyed tonight's show. Next Saturday, we'll be back here for the Sidewinder Racing League's Legend Series. That's what I thought. See, Andrew? See? Look what Will put.
Yeah, shit. Trenton messes up the opening bit, so now everybody that starts this broadcast off is just going to hear me randomly scream and be out of breath for no reason.
Yeah. Okay, look, if they... We'll try it at the infield gas station in Irwindale next week. We will try part 2 of that bit. By the way, I hope y'all enjoyed. I've been the Cheesecake Trent Sneed, joined up here in the booth by the Pizza Boy, Andrew Beach.
Y'all have a good one.